Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Bon Echo Tarot. I've been away for a while, but I'm back. And in the light of this full moon, this is your July 2018 reading. I'm going to pull a card for every week and then one card for the overall month, clarify what we lay out, and see where we're at. So, I have shuffled the cards several times before I started recording. But let's get into Capricorn energy right now. So what is Capricorn looking at for the month of July 2018? All right, Capricorn, let's go. All right. I'll just put that one aside for the end. All right, Capricorn, for the first week, we're looking at the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is about cutting through things and getting to the heart of the matter. It's about messages. It's about communication. It's about clarity of thought and taking the first step of action on that. For your second week, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the second week, you'll be working very hard, got all the tools you need. Everything's running tickety-boo. And then for the third week, we have the Page of Wands. So that's new ideas, initiating new actions, and feeling inspired. The fourth week, we have the Two of Swords. So one thing that most signs will notice, that for the first half of July, things won't be moving very quickly. But the second half of July seems to be sort of the, what do you call that gun that starts a race? That's basically what it is. And you'll start to see that in the third week. However, your fourth week with the Two of Wands, as often happens, you get the idea of something, you become all inspired from it, you get things started, and then boom, something happens, and now you have to make a choice. So, let's get out the clarifying cards. Where did I put them? There they are. I've had to move spots in the park because it's too sunny. So, which is a complaint that I can deal with. Yikes. All right. So, all right, so here we go. So let's clarify the Page of Swords. So, what sort of information will you be delivering or receiving that brings clarity to a situation? Clarifiers for the Page of Swords. Okay. So, sounds to me, Capricorn, as if this has probably been in play for a while. That perhaps you've been the voice of reason in a recent upset or crisis. And this crisis has actually created the opportunity for a new beginning that's more solid than the foundation that just broke down. So there's that. So let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. What is it that you're going to be working so hard on in the second week? All right. So again, keeping in line with this voice of reason thing, that perhaps the work that needs to be, it's clear what work needs to be done in order to rebuild after this Tower moment. And so the beginning of a new foundation with the Ace of Pentacles, working really hard from an emotionally balanced point of view, and then providing an equal give and take. That somehow you're being strong where others are feeling weak, and you've likely interchanged these roles with the same individuals in the past. So now for clarification on the third week, which is the Page of Wands, so this is initiating an action towards new ideas. And what we have here is, again, the Eight of Pentacles. So there's a lot of work. This is all very, and the Nine of Cups. So whatever's happening by the time you hit the third week, this is your wishes come true with regards to the work that you're doing. So everything seems to be coming together. So what is it in this fourth week that creates this dynamic, I wonder? All right. So, oh my goodness. Okay. So we've got the Two of Swords. And the first clarifier is the Eight of Swords. The second clarifier. So there's going to be a choice that's going to have to be made. One of the things that I feel when I see the Two of Swords, see the moon, is that's kind of a throw to the moon card, in which you may get to a point where you're held back by information that you don't have yet. So you're going to feel like, yay, I just got started on this dream that I've been putting together for my work. I have all the right people around me. Everybody's working together after a crisis. But there's still something not clear. So that'll probably linger into August. You may want to check into your astrology over the next month or so to see if there's any more insight. And your overall for the month of July is the Five of Swords. So I'm thinking that it's possible that your thoughts around this situation are getting in the way of moving forward. Like there's something where you feel that the people who are around you need to be thinking exactly the same way as you do in order to proceed. But I'm not sure that that's true. or your perception of the slowdown that comes in the fourth week of July means that you've lost the battle, or that it was the wrong direction. And again, I don't feel that this is the case. It should be interesting to see what happens in August, but this definitely feels like a process. Just make sure that you don't let your thoughts get the better of you. Mercury retrograde will soon be upon us, if I'm not mistaken. So be prepared for a bit of review, but again, it's more about changing your thought process so that you can initiate things without thinking about it so much. Just let the fire of your inspiration carry you, because when you do that, it leads you to feeling very productive and that this is exactly where you want to be. It's the minute that you get in your head about something that you lose it. So stay with the energy as opposed to the thought. And that should help you. But that's likely what your lessons are surrounding the issues that you're facing in July. So I hope that you found this reading helpful, and I look forward to providing many more readings for you, a lot more than I did last year. Anyways, have a great day.